Welcome back to the Northampton Football Podcast. Obviously, it's all changed this week on the podcast. Sam's left us. Obviously, good luck to Sam on his radio show. I just want to take this opportunity to thank him for everything he's done in the last year. But we're taking the podcast back to basics now, getting a lot more interviews out there. We start this week with a goal machine, Leon Lobjoit. Leon, thanks for joining us, mate. How are you?
Hello, mate. Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good, thank you. How about yourself?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Weather's horrible and it's freezing. No good for football. No good for watching football, anyway.
Yeah, it's too cold.
Firstly, I want to congratulate you on your move to Bedford Town and obviously fine start you've made there. 2 appearances, 2 goals.
No. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Worries, starting as you left off at Dav. Obviously, we'll touch on Bedford Town there. Your first game, obviously, it was a defeat to Biggleswade, but did you come off the bench, I believe, didn't you?
No, I started. To be fair.
You did start it, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously, kind of scored a goal, made an impression straight away.
Yeah, it was a tough one, you see, because the top of the table, good team. Even Bertie said before he got me in, he said the team that you're playing today is going to be a challenge. So just get in and enjoy yourself. Just go and do your thing. And yeah.
No, nice. Obviously, you backed it up on Saturday against Kings Langley. Obviously, a win this time, 3-1 win.
That's it. Yeah, of course.
It's looking good there for Bedford Town, isn't it? Obviously, I think they're second at the minute. They're level on points, but you've got 2 games in hand there at the top.
Yeah, looking very strong. Like I say, going into a team like that, they're at it. They're ready to work. They want to win. Like I say, I know the managers, he wants to win. That's what he's about. He drills it into all the players and that. So, yeah, I can see there's something special there. That's obviously why I had to go and get amongst it.
No. Did you know much about Bedford Town before you went? Obviously, you say you know the manager. Did you know anything about the lads there or the team itself?
Yeah, I spoke to him start of the season and stuff like that. So I was going to go over to Bedford because obviously was with Lee all last year as well. So obviously we was going to go together and stuff. But yeah, we spoke. Things didn't work out. I went elsewhere, but now it's the right time. You see, it's the right time for the move. So it all just made sense right now.
Yeah, nice. Obviously, it's a permanent move, isn't it? I've seen a few messages on Twitter saying it's a dual red.
Dual red. It is.
So
it's on my terms, really. So,
right.
But I'm with Bedford. Obviously, Bedford, they're a higher team. They're looking to do something bit more. Do you know what I mean? That's no disrespect to Daventry because I still would go over there and I want to help them out because I started something there. All of my friends and stuff are there, so it's a bit can't just leave them like that. But Bedford is my priority at the minute, and yeah,
nice. Obviously, time at Dav, I see now. We'll just touch on that. I see you're still top of the goal scorers chart in the UCL there.
Yeah, there's a couple of boys catching me up though. I see in
there. Richard Knoll at Wellingborough Town. I think he's 6 behind you now.
Yeah, good there he is.
He scored a banger the other week. We put it on our Instagram, but no, obviously still clear with that sort of swing your mind coming back and play a few more games if he gets a bit closer.
That's it.
Obviously, last game at Dav was a win against Rugby Borough. Scored in that as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, your numbers phenomenal there. 29 goals, 23 games.
Yeah.
Obviously, looking through your goal record from your career, you've got some outstanding records there, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a goal scorer. I'm a goal scorer. That's where I get my joy. I'm just hungry for goals. I'm just that sort of player. I'm just hungry. I don't feel happy if I haven't scored a goal.
No, fair enough. What was the reason then for coming to Dav? Obviously, I know there was a lot of talk about money and stuff. I'm not going to ask you for a figure what you're on or anything, but was that one of the factors?
No, not really. It was, of course, the money played a big part in it, but no, me and Darren sat down just before pre-season, and he just what his plans were what I wanted. He wanted to win. He wanted to push the club up the table as far as he can. Obviously, he wants to go for promotion and stuff like that. He wants the best for the club. So it matched what I wanted. And at the time, at the time, the situation of that, it was a no-brainer for him. He offered me what I wanted, so it was
Nice.
straight away.
No, good, good. Oh, it's the reason I asked that. Obviously, you won the league there with Leighton, didn't you?
Yeah.
Moving up a level, and yeah, I was basically getting at what was the reason for sort of stepping back down to UCL?
It was a thing of, obviously, Birchie, he left to go to Bedford Town, and Leighton were a bit upset with that, and obviously I didn't want to stay at Leighton and not go with Birchie, or go with Birchie and leave Leighton. So I thought, let me just go and do my own thing and just see how that works out. And it worked out for the best for me. But like I say, there's times where it's like you need to go back and get the right what you want from this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, fair play. Obviously, you said Darren there then at Dav, he come up with some good ideas, matched your plans. How was he as a manager?
He knows football. He knows his football. And he's always involved in it. He's always in and around it. He knows how to get a win. I'd say we're not consistent, but you can't blame that on the manager. That's partly some of the players. It's how we're performing. Do you know what I mean? The best a manager can do is just go out there and pick his best 11. If we don't perform, then it's not really on him. I'm a player myself. Even I demand hard work, and I know what it's like if your players don't give you hard work, and then it's all falls back on you, and then you're getting judged for it. But like I say, he's come in. I feel he's done a good job there. I can't slate anything. I can't say anything bad about him. I think he's been good with me. He's been top quality with the boys as well, what I've seen of. So
yeah, nice. Do you know anything about while we're on Darren? Do you know anything about Clint Torres?
Clint Torres. Well, when I first come to the club, this Clint Torres was always on Twitter, and then the boys must have said, it's something to do at the club, but I'm not going to say anything. I don't know what's going on. All I know is tweeted a few times, mentioned my name a few times, but I don't know who it is.
No, I have heard a few times it's Darren, but obviously there's no truth in that. That's just a rumour.
I don't know. I don't know. No. Don't get me wrong. The questions have been asked, and I don't think it is him. But
no. I see there's another one kicking about now, isn't there? Northampton Guru. I don't know who that is either now.
Oh, is there another one now? Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But no, it's all fun. Isn't it? It's funny. It's a funny page.
I'm not gonna say. I think I do know who it might be, but I'm not gonna say.
No, I've got an idea as well, but I'm not sure. No, obviously, Dav obviously was a success. 29 goals there. The season before at Leighton, we briefly touched on it, but we'll talk about your record there. It was 60 goals, wasn't it, in 50 games? Yeah, I mean that was a mad record. But it's a record. You nearly never got to 60. Is that right?
Yeah, nearly. Got an injury to my eye, so. Yeah, and they told me, oh, no, you can't play. The physios and that was saying you can't play unless you got a mask, this and that. But obviously, I was on what, 50, 57 or 58, sorry. I needed to get two. I said, no, I'm playing. I did. I played one game, I think, without the mask and one game with the mask. So, yeah, and I managed to get the 2 goals to hit 60.
Nice. It was obviously the manager against you then, like not against you, but obviously didn't want you to play, putting your injury at risk, or
to be fair,
put your foot down.
More of if you want to, because he knows what I'm like. Even like if I get injured, whatever, I'd rather play. Do you know what I mean? I'm in that sense, nothing will stop me. I just sometimes you have to say, Leon, calm down. It's not worth it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, it was more my choice. You know what I mean? I wanted to get that, and he was just supportive of it and said, "Yeah, as long as you cover it up, you can play." Do you know what I mean? So I did.
Yeah, nice. Obviously now at Bedford Town, I think you're 29. Is that right?
Yeah, 29 now. Yes.
Yeah. So obviously still young there. What's your Bedford Town? Obviously, I want to win the league. What's your personal ambition, not for just this season, but going forward? Do you want to go higher again?
No, not really. I'm happy, and as long as I'm in a good team, a team that wants to win. I like to class myself as a winner. I'm a winner, so as long as the mentality and everything around me is right, then I'm happy. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to go. Like I said, I went and played at step 5. The steps and stuff don't really bother me. It's more about me enjoying football, and that's when you'll get the best out of me if I'm enjoying it. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah, good. Obviously, we talked about Bedford there. Just obviously, they want to win the league. Above you in a minute. Obviously, only on goal differences. Northley. You played them the end of the month. How big's that game?
That is a big one. That is a big one because, like you say, they've just gone above us. So I know we're gonna want to take over, take back over, of course.
Can you see it? Obviously, you're in against it every day. The squad, obviously, I'd say they're good enough to win the league. Do you reckon it'll be done before the last game of the season? Obviously, that's when you're playing Northley again.
I say the one thing I've learned about these leagues is they're very tight. Everyone's very close together. So even worrying about this North League team, there's other teams beneath that can creep up. So it's just one of them ones. As long as we remain consistent and keep going and keep performing, I think we won't have a problem because in that room there's so much talent in there. So it's just one of them.
Just looking at it today, obviously, I see last game of the season and first and second. I thought I could be tasted at the end of the season.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's going to be a good season. So obviously, good luck to Bedford Town, obviously, and yourself for the rest of the season. What we're going to do now, we're just going to go back, run through your career a little bit. So I was reading through today. Obviously, you started at Milton Keynes in the youth setup.
Yeah, MK Dons, yes, as a young lad.
Yeah, and it was Coventry as well. Was that sort of running at the same time, or was that before or after?
So I was at Dons from when they first started. When they first come up to Milton Keynes, I started from there all the way till my youth team first year, and then I left after my first year. I went to Coventry for my second year scholar, and then that's where I got my professional contract at Cov.
Oh, nice. What age were you at that stage?
What the stage
when I got your professional contract there at Cov?
Was 18.
18. Nice. And like, obviously you had family around and that. Were they sort of helping you out getting up there, or was it were you doing everything yourself?
Mum's always been top notch for me, man. She's always drove down the motorways from a kid. Even still now, she'll still do it. Do you know what I mean? So she's always been my support there. So
nice. Was it who was knocking about at Cov at that sort of time when you were there? Were you in amongst the first team?
Ivor Lawton, you know, players like Ivor Lawton, John Fleck, Callum Wilson, who else was there? Jordan Clark, Cyrus Christie,
nice.
Lee Birch, Lee Burgee, the goalkeeper. So there was a few. There was a.
What was it like going, obviously, from the academy, making that step into sort of a proper professional setup? Was it totally different, or was it similar to what you were doing in your academies?
Yeah, it was similar. I think academy football and going into, obviously it's a bigger step. The pace is a lot quicker and stuff like that. But if you're coming through academy football, you're getting the best quality football anyway. So your standard is quite high. So I feel, it is a big step, but if you can do it, you can do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And how did you get on in that first season being professional?
I thought I'd done all right. I'll be training really well, doing really well. I was just a kid though. Do you know what I mean? And you feel like you don't get your minutes. You don't get your minutes in. You're always on the bench. You feel you're better than that. So it's a bit of a down. You feel down at the same time.
On the low, yeah. Did you make any first team appearances there for Cov?
No, I didn't at Coventry. No.
I
was always a bench player.
Yeah. Is that when you went to Hemel after that? Left to go to Hemel?
Yes, I went to Hemel. Yes.
What happened there? They released you, or was it a choice of, look, you're not playing and I wanted to leave, or?
Yeah, not playing and sort of like, we don't need you. Yeah. So it was a bit of both, but probably more on their side. Yeah, we don't need you. Obviously, I still want to play. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. And what was that like? Obviously, stepping down to Hemel. Was it obviously disheartening, or were you just happy to be playing football again?
Just happy to be playing football again. But like I say, it didn't really go to plan at Hemel either. It was more of a bench sort of thing. I find that sort of level, they weren't trusting in kids. It was more you have to be a mature player, an older player to get your chance. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, it wasn't enjoyable.
No. Obviously you jumped around. I see New Bradwell St. Peter?
Oh yeah, I went there. Yeah, a pal of mine. Yeah, I went there. Yeah.
Where were they based?
Milton Keynes. Milton
Oh,
Keynes.
right, yeah.
Local. Well, it was local, so
Yeah, nice. Obviously there weren't a massive amount of appearances there, but I mean, good goal record again. Was it 11 in 10?
yeah, it was. Yeah, like I said, it was just that was more just to help a pal of mine out. So he got the
Oh,
job
right.
there. Just went over to help him out.
Yeah, nice. Is that obviously that record then, 11 goals in 10 games? Is that when Leighton come in the first time?
Um, no, I don't even know what come about Leighton. I think it. Oh, yeah, a friend of mine around here got me involved with Leighton because it was Paul Bonham that was the manager down there. The first time I went to Leighton, anyway. Yeah, it was him. Lovely geezer. Took me in there. Had a couple sessions, played for them. Done really well. And yeah, then I just thought, don't know, it wasn't for me, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sometimes this is it. It weren't the first time. It wasn't for me. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Second time, look what happened. We fucking
yeah.
we
Yeah,
won
no
the.
worries. You can swear, don't worry. You can swear, don't worry, don't worry. Um, so you jumped around a few teams after that, didn't you? And that was before QPR.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So how did the QPR thing come about getting back into the pro game?
I don't know. I was at work one day and I got a call from Dan McKeechie. He was at MK Dons, so he was the under 16s manager at the time when I was there. But he was at Spurs and stuff like that. So he had a lot of connections. And yeah, I was at work one day. I got a phone call and he said, "How would you feel about going down for trial at QPR?" So I just said, "Yeah, any kid would be like, yeah,
Yeah,
yes, a sound." So yeah, he set me up a trial. He told me like how good he thought I was, and just give me all the confidence to just go down there and go and do well, really. So yeah, that's how that come about. And I went down there. I must have trialed with them for a good month before they even signed me. It was a good month, but like I say, they signed me for their 21s, and I was 20, basically turning 21. So it was like at the end of that year, if you're not going to play 20, you're not going to play the first team. You just got to go. Do you know what I mean? I was playing with like J. Emmanuel Thomas, Charlie Austins, even training with Charlie Austins, Junior Hoylets. So I was in and around it. Yes. So I was at the 21. So it's like if you're not ready to go into the first team, obviously I was just turning 21 or 21 myself anyway. So if you're not ready to go on the first team, I couldn't go back to 21. So it's just like released. You know what I mean? I just got released. Yeah. Back to square one. What are you gonna do?
How was your year at QPR though? So you say you were 21, but did you spend any time with the first team there?
Yeah, I did. Got involved in friendly games. We had a behind closed door friendly at Reading. I was playing with like J. Emmanuel Thomas, Charlie Austins, even training with Charlie Austins, Junior Hoylets. So I was in and around it. Obviously, it was an amazing experience for me coming from where I've come from to go and be training with guys that have just come out of the Premiership. It's great.
Yeah. Looking at the year there, was that when sort of Rio was back at QPR? Or was that a bit different? Was that a bit later? Or a bit earlier, sorry.
Yeah, I think it was a bit earlier. He wasn't there. No.
Joey Barton and Zamora, Tarab, any of them?
Nah, none of.
No, it's all too early.
Yeah, too early.
Yeah. I did find that game that you played in against Reading, the friendly. You had Sandro on there as well, didn't you? Former Spurs.
Sandro, yeah, he's quality. Yeah.
Yeah. Was he obviously done a job for Spurs? Was he? I mean, he made the game look easy, didn't he?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can see it on when you play with them. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Did you get much chances to play? Was it just that behind closed doors? Did you get any
Um,
appearances there for QPR?
no, it's just more of 21 games, just the 21
Yeah.
games I played for them. Not really the first 2 months. Like I say, we train with them because the 21s do. You just mingle in, don't you? If you need players, everyone goes over. This sort of things. You have games against them and stuff. But yeah, it was more of the 21s. But then again, some of like that J. Emmanuel Thomas would come and play with the 21s. So you can have three
Yeah.
overaged players, and sometimes they'd
Of
come and
course,
play.
yeah. Nice. Who was the gaffer at the time? Was it Jimmy Floyd?
He came in after. It was Chris Ramsey when I first went there. Chris Ramsey was
Right, yeah.
the gaffer there, but I think it was like interim gaffer,
Interim.
like yeah. So I'm not sure. But yeah,
No.
he was one who actually signed me. Chris Ramsey got me signed because it was all under Paul Hall. Paul Hall was the under 21s manager.
Right, nice, nice. And I think am I right in saying Neil Warnock was just coming for a time there, didn't he? In that season.
No one. Yes, he was there. He was there. Yeah,
He
he
was.
was there looking to take over or come back or something like that. There was
Yeah.
meetings around the time with him. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was.
Did you get to meet him at all? I know he's quite funny, isn't he?
Nah, I
Nah,
didn't really. Nah, no,
nah.
no.
So obviously then, so you obviously got released from the 21s. That's when you went to Buckingham. Is that right?
Just dropped down and went to Buckingham. Yes.
And then obviously, I mean, you had a great record at Buckingham, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. You there,
Six,
man.
60 goals in 36 games.
Yeah, yeah, I
That's
did.
mental, isn't it? That's mental. What happened there? Just clicked to the team. Just
I think yeah, we all played together beforehand as well. It was like I say, it was the manager from St. Peter's that went to Buckingham. So it was another one there. My pal said to come over, got all the lads from around Milton Keynes, the good players, older players and stuff like that. And the whole team just clicked. Obviously, you can't score 60 goals by yourself. You need a
no,
good
no.
team around you. And yeah, like I say, them boys at the step that we was playing at, because I think it was like step 6 at the time. The level that we was playing at, it was so easy for us boys. To be fair, we did have a joke of a team.
Did you win that league that year then?
No, we didn't. We didn't. I
No.
left at 5 or 6 games towards the end of the season, but it was all really tight. Anyone could have won it. The boys still say to me now when they see me, if you didn't leave, we'd have probably won that league. But it was one of them. I already got picked up by Northampton. There weren't no point in risking anything. Do you know what I mean?
No. Obviously, so then, like you just mentioned there, Northampton back into the program again. Then.
Oh yeah, that was lovely.
Yeah.
that was lovely. But it's the same thing that I've had for all my career. It's just I've got to where I want to be, and that's to get my pro contract. But it's just I never ever get the chance. I don't know if it's they can't trust me as a player. I might be because I like to dribble, or I don't know what it is. But there's something that I always seem to get myself there, but I just can't make that step over the line for some reason.
No. Obviously, the gaffer at the time was former QPR gaffer then, Jimmy Floyd. Was he anything to do with it from your QPR time, or was it just a coincidence?
Well, if I put it this way, when I was at QPR, so I played the 21s. Like I say, I always thought I'd done well. I always got good reports back. Even my agent would give me good reports back because he was obviously pals with like your Paul Halls and stuff like that. So I'd always get good feedback, and then all of a sudden, Jimmy Floyd comes in, and then I'm out of the picture. Same way, I'm at Northampton playing. Justin Edinburgh brings me in. He even brings me on against QPR, my old team, for the last 15 minutes. Come on, and then so Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank comes to the club after Edinburgh's signed me now. And he's just like, Leon Lobjoit, after not even watching me train or anything like that, he's just like, Leon Lobjoit, no.
I get it.
So that's clubs. 2 clubs, and that's me, man.
Yeah. No, he didn't have a great record at Northampton anyway, so maybe that's why. I was just in Edinburgh as a manager. I know, obviously, he's well respected.
Yeah, no, he was quality. He was quality. He was lovely, man. He was a good man. Had time for everybody. Um, Always told you what you needed to work on. Always told you what you was good at. Just yeah, a very good, confident man, and gave you the confidence to be who you want to be. Really, he was nice, and I believe if he would have been there a bit longer, I believe I would have got my chance. To be fair.
Yeah. Oh, nice, nice. That's good to hear. Obviously, passed away not long ago, didn't he? Got a few years ago now.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, very sad. Um, Obviously, was he responsible for your loans then out to Corby and Nuneaton, or was that Jimmy
Um,
Floyd Hasselbeck?
no, I think it was Jimmy Floyd Hass. Yeah, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Yeah, as soon as he come in, it was just like out the door straight away. I didn't get a look in really. So yeah, it was just shit time really. But it's football, isn't it? You come across people that you don't really get on with in life, and it's just best you go your own ways, isn't it?
Was that sorry when Jimmy Floyd Hasselbeck came in? Was that you went out the door on loan, or was that when you got released?
So it started off with the loans, where it was like not to be around the club sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then it was like once the loans was up, it was like goodbye. Yeah.
Did you get any saying where you wanted to go on your loan, or was it just
Yeah,
decided for you?
yeah. It was down to me. Like if clubs were interested, you just say, "Oh, are you interested in going there?" Yeah, or no. But yeah, wasn't a problem.
No, no. So Corby, how'd you like find Corby?
I enjoyed it, to be fair. Got a couple goals there. The team was a good team at the time. Yeah, I did. I really enjoyed it. I was around older players that have been about goal scorers. Do you know what I mean? So it helped me progress in a way. It helped me progress in a way. It did. I take a lot of time from Corby. I do.
Oh, good. And Nuneaton was the same, was it?
Yeah, Nuneaton. Nuneaton. I didn't really play at Nuneaton. I think I only made one or two appearances for Nuneaton. I'm not sure if I played a lot for Nuneaton.
No, no. And then obviously it was Banbury as well.
Banbury. Yeah, that was a. No, I broke my arm at Banbury. I played like one game for Banbury, the bench, and then I broke my arm in training. Yeah.
Good. And then obviously you made that. I mean, you went to their rivals, Brackley Town, for a spell.
Oh yeah. Oh, terrible time.
Was it?
Terrible time, man.
What was that down to?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I think it was just more of I didn't really want to travel and play football. Do you know what I mean? So I wasn't really bothered if I played or didn't play. Where before I'd care about if I played football. Do you know what I mean? So I got to the stage where I was probably thinking I'm not even bothered if I play today. I know I'm not going to play today.
No. Was that the case then with the next couple of teams? Obviously, because I'm looking at your list and you've got 3 or 4 teams in there where you've only made like single digit appearances.
Yeah. I went for a stage where it was just like football was kind of long for me. Do you know what I mean? I weren't enjoying football. All this going about rejection, and then you find, like I just said to you, it's always like I can get somewhere, I can get to that level, and then it just never. So in my head, it was just like football. It's a no go for me. I just want to chill out. I just want to have a break from.
Yeah, nice. How did that fire come back then? Obviously at Leighton for the second time.
Just enjoying football again. Enjoying football, being around good players, and yeah, just confidence. Really, isn't it? It's a confidence thing. You find a way to get your confidence back. You have to, because no one's going to give you it. You have to get it yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So when you went in, did you know much about Leighton? Obviously, you've been there before, but did you know much about the gaffer or the team there when you went back in?
The thing about Leighton is it's always been a local club to me, because obviously I'm Milton Keynes based, so Leighton's really local to me, and it's always been a good club. I've always known it to have a good. The thing that really enticed me to go there was the fans. The fans there, they come in numbers. Like they always were always there backing us, behind us, and like I say, yeah, it was quality. It was good. It was a good time I had there. It was.
Yeah, good. Obviously, like like you said, them 2 seasons, Leighton and Daventry. I mean, you got over 100 goals in 2 seasons, which is obviously remarkable. Would you say you're in the best form of your life now?
Yeah, I'd say I am. Yeah.
And obviously, can you see that progressing for the next couple of years?
I'm getting old now, but yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully.
No, good. Obviously, Bedford Town then, obviously Welwyn Garden City Saturday. Is there much prep for that? How often are you training at Bedford Town?
We train twice a week, so we train on a Tuesday and a Thursday, and then we've got a game on a Saturday. So yeah, we do put in the work, because I know of some clubs that I've been at only train once a week and stuff like that, but yeah, do put in the work. So
yeah, so obviously you'd say you're well prepared for the rest of the season and for this title fight.
100%. We're ready. We are ready.
No, good man. Obviously, appreciate you coming on and talking. Obviously, I know you're not Northamptonshire based now, but obviously, there's a lot of talk about you in Northampton being top of that goal scoring chart. Can you see yourself coming back to Dav at all and adding to that tally?
100%. I'll make an appearance back for Dav. 100%. Because, like I say, there's a lot of my friends there. I started something with them guys. Obviously, I'm on something different now, which I've done well to get myself, and I need to focus on that, which I will. But there's going to be times where I ain't got games and I can go over and help out, which I 100% will do. Like I say, I've got friends there, and the manager, me and him, we're still cool. So yeah, everything's all right, man.
No, good. Obviously, I was going to say then, you still got a good relationship with him. You still speak to him often.
Yeah, we still talk. We still talk 100%.
No, good. I appreciate your time, mate. Having a chat. I'll be over in the next couple of weeks to see a game, maybe, or I'll see you at Dav or something. But definitely, we'll keep in touch, and we'll come and see you banging some goals in.
Top man, man. Be lovely to see you anyway. Top man.
Yeah, good man. I appreciate your time. Good luck on Saturday and the rest of the season, of course.
Thank you very much, mate.
Cheers.
See you soon.